Here we go again. This is the story of a goalkeeper's first two big nights in red, the tale of a young Belgian named Senne Lammens, who stepped into the Manchester United goal and, with reflex saves, calmness, and confidence beyond his years, began to change the rhythm of an entire team. His arrival wasn't just another debut, it was the start of something that felt like destiny. When Manchester United decided to trust a 23-year-old to command the penalty area, the risk was clear. But what followed, in just 2 matches, made it look like genius. Lammens came from Royal Antwerp with quiet promise, but in his first 2 Premier League starts, first against Liverpool and then Brighton, he gave United not only points but belief. The chants rising from the Stretford end, the composure across the backline, and the renewed energy around Old Trafford. All now echo one name, Senne Lammens. His debut came in one of football's fiercest battles, the trip to Anfield. A place where noise swallows you whole and pressure tests your every nerve. Yet from the opening minutes, Lammens looked born for it. Liverpool came charging, their forwards pressing high and firing from distance, but the young Belgian was unmoved. His first major save, a curling strike from the edge of the box, looked destined for the top corner. Lammens stretched fully, fingertips pushing the ball wide. That one moment set the tone for the night. Later, when Liverpool broke free and behind, it was Lammens again who made the difference. He rushed out, narrowed the angle, spread himself, and blocked a close-range shot with a calmness that belly-ed the chaos around him. Those watching from the stands could see it. Every save he made seemed to drain Liverpool's energy and fuel United's belief. And when the Reds came storming again late in the game, desperate for an equalizer, Lammens stood tall once more. He claimed crosses confidently, dived instinctively, and denied one last fierce effort that looked certain to find the bottom corner. When the final whistle blew, United walked off 2-1 winners, and the young goalkeeper had written himself into the headlines. That performance at Anfield wasn't just about numbers, but even they tell the story. 5 crucial saves, multiple goals prevented, and an aura that made defenders lift their heads again. Ruben Amorim couldn't hide his pride afterward, saying, "Senne gave us calmness when we needed it most." You could feel the team growing with every save. 2 weeks later, under the Old Trafford lights, came the sequel. Brighton, a team that thrives on movement and precision, arrived to test United's new resolve. But again, there was Lammens. A low drive toward the corner. Blocked. A near-certain close-range finish. Stopped by a desperate but perfect stretch of the left hand. And when Brighton's midfielder curled a stunning attempt toward the top corner late in the game, the Belgians' fingertips brushed the ball over the bar, an act of defiance that sealed the win and lifted the stadium into applause. Across those 2 games, metrics placed Lammens among the best goalkeepers in England in terms of saves per 90 minutes and goals prevented. But beyond the numbers, what mattered was how he made the team feel. For months, United's defensive structure had lacked stability. Now, with a keeper they trusted, everything changed. Defenders like De Ligt and Maguire began to step higher, closing space aggressively because they knew someone behind them had their back. Midfielders like Bruno Fernandes and Kobbie Mainoo pushed forward with freedom, knowing a safety net awaited them. Even Amorim's pressing system looked sharper because the players dared to play on instinct again. Every time Lammens pulled off a save, it didn't just stop a goal, it started a ripple. The confidence spread. The crowd stood taller. The team breathed easier. In football, trust is invisible but powerful, and you could feel it building with every match. From a technical standpoint, his performances have been a masterclass in modern goalkeeping. His reflexes razor sharp, his positioning intelligent and proactive, his recovery time after blocks almost immediate. And beyond shot stopping, his distribution adds a new dimension. Amorim's style demands a goalkeeper who can build play from the back, and Lammens has embraced that perfectly. Whether it's a quick throw launching a counterattack or a precise long pass to Mbeumo or Mount, his confidence with the ball has turned defense into opportunity. Those 2 performances didn't go unnoticed. Pundits and journalists across England have praised his composure, calling him a calming presence and the confidence United needed. His teammates, too, spoke up. Bruno Fernandes called him brave and intelligent, while Lisandro Martinez, watching from the sidelines at the time, said, "He brings security, you feel it even when you're not on the pitch." Quote, "It's remarkable to think this is only the beginning. Just 2 matches, and already, Lammens has become a talking point across Europe." Inside the dressing room, there's talk of how much his energy has lifted the mood. In training, players describe him as focused, analytical, and humble, someone who listens more than he speaks but lets his saves do the talking. And perhaps the most powerful part of this story isn't just about one player's performance. It's about what it means for Manchester United's season. A club rebuilding under Amorim, trying to restore its identity, has found in Lammens a spark of security. His early heroics may influence not only match outcomes but also tactical confidence, transfer priorities, and the tone of the season. Because when a goalkeeper plays with that level of composure, defenders dare to take risks, midfielders venture forward, and attackers press higher. The whole system breathes differently. With Lammens, United are once again playing like a side that trusts its own shadow. The fans see it too. The chants after Brighton, the trending hashtags, the pride of watching a new hero rise. Every fingertip stop, every last-second dive has begun to stitch together something long missing at Old Trafford: belief. And as Amorim said again after Brighton, the best saves are not just moments, they're foundations. Senne gives us that foundation. So as the dust settles on these two games, one truth remains clear: Senne Lammens didn't just keep shots out. He brought back Manchester United's confidence, their balance, and their hope. 2 matches in, and you can already feel it, the calm before something bigger. Because in a season where every point matters and every save can shape history, these brave hands might just be the difference between hope and heartbreak, and at Manchester United, that difference means everything.